Hi! I have some bad news if you've been making videos on Amino stories in order to earn money. I'll tell you what happened and my own experience with being an Amino creator and what I think about using Amino stories in the future and how you could still potentially use them to earn money outside the Amino platform. So, Amino sent out an email that I got on December 21st, 2019, which is when I'm making this video, saying that they shut down their Amino Creators program on December 20th. I'll show you the email on screen so you can pause the video to read it in case you haven't seen it yet. If you are an Amino creator, they probably sent you this email already. You will still get paid if you met the threshold of $100 or more and you had a Tipalti account set up. If you had less than $100 on your account, based on this email, they will not pay you and you lose the money you earned. I'm sorry for anyone that this happened to, and especially if any of you joined the Amino Creators program after seeing one of my videos about it and hadn't reached the payment threshold yet and won't get paid for your efforts. I can't say I'm surprised they shut down the creator program, but I'm not happy with the way they ended it. So what was the Amino Creators program? Initially, in spring 2019, they were contacting YouTubers and paying $25 to $50 per video, as far as I know, for 2 videos a week, and you could make new videos or edit your old YouTube videos into vertical short-form videos for the Amino Story feature, which is kind of like Instagram stories. You could also get paid for referring new Amino creators. In the summer, they were still paying for a few videos a month, but not as much as in the spring. And in the summer, they also started paying per video views instead of per video made. And in August, they stopped paying per video completely, and you would only get paid for views from your Amino followers. And they also shut down the Amino creator referrals. I was wondering where the money came from because there were never that many ads on Amino and they do have a paid membership option, but I don't know how much money that's generating them. So it seemed they were doing this program and paying creators at a loss and then eventually had to shut it down. I wonder if they thought it would ever be viable for them, or were they always planning to pay creators only temporarily to get more users on the platform and then shut down the payments eventually. So what do you do now? I stopped making Amino stories a while ago. I think my last one was in September, which you can see on my Amino profile. And I stopped because the editing was taking too much time compared to the return on investment. I would make $2 on a day I posted a video and nothing on the other days after the summer when the views went down on Amino. I had maybe around $50 on my Amino account when this happened, so I'm losing that money. I was, however, thinking of another way to use Amino stories once I'd have more time to make them. And I might still use them because the Amino Stories feature is not going away, at least based on that email, just to create a program and the payments are ending. So you can still use Amino Stories to promote other things that make you money. Make sure you post the story on a relevant Amino community though, not the global Amino. You're allowed to link outside of the Amino platform in the Amino Story description. So you can show a little teaser of your YouTube video, for example, and then add text on the Amino story video saying something like link to the full video below and add the link to your YouTube video in the description of the story, and the viewer needs to open the description by tapping the arrow next to the title so they can see and click the link. I have found that Amino stories get more traffic than normal posts on Art Amino, which is the Amino community I use. If you're selling merch or something, you can make a short video showcasing the products and do the same thing with the link. Those things work for any type of creator, in my opinion, but thinking of artists specifically, since this is an art channel after all. If you do commissions, you can use Amino stories to advertise them, showcasing your work process or previous finished commissions, and have a link to the commissions page on your website or something in the description. However, I do also understand if after this some people will be put off by Amino completely and are not interested in using it at all anymore. What I think this case with the Amino Creator Program might teach us is to take advantage of opportunities fast. Be an early adopter of something. There's always a risk of it failing, but taking advantage of something early on can also be very beneficial. In this case, I think the creators that got paid the most were the ones that took this opportunity early on and didn't wait around to see if it works for others first. Of course, only say yes to things that seem legit. I do get some strange business proposals to my inbox from time to time that I don't take. But I'm still happy I took part in this one, and I hope many artists and other creatives got to take advantage of this program while it existed. I do wish they had given a warning beforehand. As I said, I wasn't surprised they had to shut down the payments. I saw what happened to VidMe in 2017. It was supposed to be an alternative to YouTube where viewers would pay creators, and they were also trying to develop a system with ads on the videos as well. I think I re-uploaded my YouTube videos there for a few months before the notice came that they're closing down the site, and I never got paid a cent. But they sent the notice a couple of weeks in advance, which is what I think Amino should have done too. Just give a little heads up beforehand. Of course, Amino as a whole is not shutting down, so it's not completely the same thing. But since they did it this way, some people may have been very close to the payment threshold, and now they won't get paid because it shut down so quickly without notice. Some people may not look at the dashboard that often, and now that the creator dashboard is closed, they can't even check how close to the threshold they were. I think it would be fair of them to pay everyone what they're owed, even if they didn't reach the threshold. But I do understand the cost of making a lot of small transfers would be high, and they can't afford to put more money into it. I just think it might leave a bad taste in people's mouth about Amino Apps as a whole. On the positive side, if you took this chance early on, you got paid fast. You didn't have to make videos for months before getting paid. You got paid per video in the beginning. I got paid for the videos I made from March till August. Not all the videos I made in that time, but the amount of videos based on the contracts I had with them, so I'm not that salty about losing the final $50. But I understand if someone who started more recently and didn't make the payment threshold yet would be. I was also disappointed when they ended the referral program in August without any warning. You got $50 per new creator after they were approved to the program. Most people who signed up through my link never got accepted, but a few did. And then they suddenly ended the program without telling anyone. I found out only after sending them an email asking about it when someone said my link wasn't working. So at least this time they sent an email on the day it happened. So tell me in the comments, did this affect you or the way you use Amino in any way? If you have questions about getting paid and other details, send those directly to Amino. I'll put the email address on screen and in the video description. I don't have any more information than what was in the email they sent to all creators, so most likely I won't be able to answer your questions about those things. Hopefully there'll be a more positive video next week. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, since the next video will come out after Christmas. Thanks for watching. Bye!